Hello, everyone, and welcome to the weekly energy update for the week of February 9th, 2025. I'm Renee Spears, a spirit guide channeler and spiritual mentor, and I'm coming to you from beautiful Bozeman, Montana. Every Sunday, I share the energy for the week ahead, and I also infuse the show with some positive vibes, so you get a little positive energy boost just for listening. And we start this week with a Mercury Cazimi today, and I just love saying the word Cazimi. A Mercury Cazimi is when Mercury is in very close conjunction within 1 degree with the sun. And this is called being in the heart of the sun, and it's happening when both planets are in Aquarius. So Mercury is our messenger of the gods. He travels throughout the universe between each of the gods or the planets, gathering information, gathering insights and messages. So when Mercury comes into the heart of the sun and the sun amps up the energy of Mercury, all these collected messages, insights, and information get beamed down into our consciousness. The sun and Mercury coming together in Aquarius opens our minds to new possibilities and things we haven't considered before. We get clarity and a deep understanding of what's been happening to us. And one of the best things about getting older is being able to look back and see how every twist, turn, and unexpected moment has led us right to where we are now. It's kind of like reading a finely crafted novel. In the beginning, things might not make sense, but as the story unfolds, you start to see how all the pieces fit together. This week brings that kind of clarity, the feeling that everything is finally making sense. So expect some downloads, some aha moments, and clarity. Everything starts to make sense. Also this week on Wednesday the 12th, there's a full moon in Leo. This is the snow moon, which totally resonates with me because we have so much snow in Bozeman right now. Now, the full moon has a reputation for making people act a little wild and crazy, maybe more emotional, maybe even a bit aggressive. It's seen as this super intense time, and honestly, full moons probably get that bad rap because of the ones like the one we have this month. This full moon holds some erratic energy. But this is not necessarily a bad thing. Maybe we need a shakeup. Maybe we need to look at things from a different vantage point. So whenever you hear there's a volatile or unstable full moon, you have to expect Uranus, the planet of change and awakening, to be involved. So when Uranus gets together with the full moon, it can bring all kinds of surprises. It's not called the planet of awakening for nothing. Sometimes we need these shakeups in our lives so we know what is no longer working and to help us break free from something. It could be some old patterns or ways of thinking, or it could be more dramatic, like a job or a relationship. Uranus shakes us to awaken us, and it's always for something bigger and better to enter our lives. Uranus wants us to think outside the box and look at things in a new way. And this is happening while we have this Mercury Cazimi energy. So this week is full of new ideas, new ways of looking at things, new inspiration, and clarity, clarity, clarity. We get clarity about what's next, what we need to do, what's happening, so much clarity. And with clarity comes confidence. So an intense full moon with some unexpected events that shake us awake, but we come away with clarity and confidence. So I'll take it. Valentine's Day is also this week, and I really didn't know much about the history of Valentine's Day, so I did a little Googling. And Valentine's Day actually has a very interesting history. Who knew? So back in ancient Rome, there was this wild festival called Lupercalia, which happened in mid-February. So think fertility rituals, warding off evil spirits, and a whole lot of chaos. Then along came the Christians who wanted to clean things up a bit, and somehow we ended up with Saint Valentine. But here's the thing, there wasn't just one Saint Valentine, there were a few. The most famous was a priest who secretly performed marriages when the Roman emperor had banned them. He was eventually executed, but before he died, legend says he sent a note to someone and he signed it from your Valentine. And then fast forward to the Middle Ages, and poets like Chaucer started connecting Valentine's Day with romance and love. But beyond the romance, Valentine's Day actually has a spiritual side too. It's all about love in all forms, and love is the highest vibing emotion. So self-love, friendship, compassion, even divine love. And it's connected to the heart chakra, making it a time to be open to giving and receiving love. So use it as a day to love your partner, your friends, your pets, yourself, and your life. If we wait until everything is perfect in our lives before we love it, we'll never get there. So learn to love the little moments in life, like Super Bowl Sunday, the clarity we get this week, Valentine's Day, chocolate on Valentine's Day. There's always something to love about life, always. So don't let the craziness happening right now take away your joy. This week, let's focus on the little things. And if you want something else positive to focus on this week, tomorrow my Money Manifesting Mondays classes start. Every Monday for the next 5 weeks, I'll be taking a break from the craziness and having some fun manifesting and attracting money. I am so ready to kickstart my money flow for the year, and this is the perfect way to do it. Fun exercises, a little feng shui, some money love, and focusing on raising our vibration. So it's only $150, and I'd love you to join me. There is a link in the show notes, or go to my website, abundology.com. You can attend live or you can watch the recordings. So I am so looking forward to attracting more money. So this week, expect some clarity, and let's focus on loving your life, especially the little things. And I think that's part of the beauty of times like this. We get to focus on the small things, the things we take for granted and overlook. And doing this reminds us of how great life really is, regardless of what else is happening. So today I am getting an astrology reading from my friend Teresa Tran, and I'm making stew for the first time in my life. So life is good. Astrology reading, making stew, and watching the game. It's the little things, really. So as always, thank you for listening and passing the podcast on to a friend. This is the last week of Aquarius season, and next week we'll talk all about Pisces season. So have a great week, everyone.